be about dragons in history. The word dinosaur was not invented until the 1850s. Before that, in the Bible, they were called dragons. And in other cultures, they were called monsters. And literally all cultures had tales of the dragon and sea serpents and monsters. And here's a very old book describing mermaids and weird creatures. And the Chinese culture was dominated by tales of dragons. And if you look at the writings of Marco Polo, he talks about how the court of the Khan had a dragon keeper, and they had these dragons, and they would pull carts, and the emperor would ride in them. I believe these were theropods. The entirety of the legends of China are based around dragons, but other ones have it too. Here's the Aztec Azotl carving, and it was probably some kind of serpent or dragon. The Japanese had the kappa, which was a sea serpent, and virtually all cultures had them. Here's the false mermaid, the Fiji mermaid, put together by a taxidermist. The griffin, which was a takeoff on when they found some Protoceratops bones, that the shoulder bones would splay out and would look like the wings, and that looks kind of like an eagle's skull. Every once in a while during the Middle Ages, they would catch or kill, or they would find a narwhal tooth. So the narwhal only has a couple of teeth, and this is one of them that grows out of its head. And these would make, every once in a while they would find these, and a king would say, I have a unicorn horn. They would pass it around, and everybody would go, oh, this is a real horn, the people that were in the know. But and the patron saint of England is St. George the Dragon Slayer. I've always contended that the word dragon, like I said, was replaced by the word dinosaur, which wasn't invented until 1850. But the hero in the stories would kill the monster, kill the dragon, become a hero. That's the whole story of Beowulf. He kills Grendel, which is a creature with iron teeth and large claws, but it had weak forms. Matter of fact, Beowulf, remember, pulled one of his arms off, or her arms off, and then he killed another one, and then he died by the third one killed him. So Beowulf was Grendel, the creature in Beowulf, was probably a theropod of some kind that made it up until recent history, and the tales that were codified into Beowulf were probably 300 years old. So dinosaurs made it up to recent times with humans. When I say recent, I mean within a few thousand years from now. Check out the works of Trey Smith, Kent Ham, Ken Hovind. I've got more on timbosplace.com and my other channels. This is a representation of Gigantopithecus blacki, who's the largest ape ever discovered, and as you can see, he's a big boy. So these were probably the Indians, what they saw, legend of Sasquatch and Bigfoot. As you can see, I'm 265 pounds, and his arm is 3 times the length of mine and twice as large. And my head only comes up to his shoulder. So if he reared up on his back legs, he would be at the roof here. So this is the start of the Bigfoot legend. I don't believe these guys are around now. I have another thought on what these are. I believe it's guys in taking people and use them for sacrifice, and they just dress up in one of the wolf costumes that belongs to virtually every coven. Anyway, check it out. Thank you. I'm out.